Peace and light, peace, love, and light, family. Listen, I'm not going to do a whole lot of waiting. I have a lot of things that I have to get done. If you come in and you can hear me and see me well, you know the deal. Put a number 9 in the chat. Okay. I just need to let you guys know that among other things that we should be doing in our prepping and all of that, in disconnecting ourselves from this system, is also just about where we keep our fiat currency or whatever kind of a currency, but I'm speaking to us specifically in the Americas. Okay. Um, I talked to you all some time ago about, I'm going to wait until the ambulance goes past. Okay, so I spoke to you all some time about when I opened up an account with Bank of America and the shady shit they did to myself and my son when I opened up one for my son. They ended up closing our account within like 48 hours. They were acting very shady, saying they could not give us any information, that we had to call a particular number. We called that particular number. The people at that number were not able to give us any information. They were just saying, we just can't say, we can't say. And I'm just like, can't say for what? What happened? And so I think it's a way for them to be discriminatory, underhandedly, by saying, oh, we just can't say, and so I was with Capital One, and I had an account with Capital One. My son had an account with Capital One. More shady business. Even since our travel to Ghana, a lot of sometimes they would like lock me out of my account, um, because they thought that it was some fraud going on. Because I was traveling to many places, but I would always, let them know. So they normally would send an email or a text message saying, please, we think this is fraud. Can you approve these transactions or let us know that this is you? I would go ahead and let them know. But it came a time where um, I needed to update my phone number. Okay. Because sometimes when I would log in, they would ask to send a text message to the phone number on file. I'd been calling them and asking them to please change my phone number, because when I attempted to do it myself, it would not allow me to do it. The system just would not allow. And so they would send me a link to verify myself, and the link would never work. It would say, oh, snap, we've run into a snag. Please try again. Like, it kept saying this over and over again. You guys, I have tried with these links for over a year and a half now. Okay. Like I said, it was since we went to even before we went to Ghana. Okay. I was trying to update my number and it would just lock me out. And so now I couldn't even get into looking at my accounts online because I could not update my phone number so they can send that code so that they could verify. Okay. And so there was nothing that the agents, they were like, oh, it's nothing we can do because we're sending the links, and for some reason it's not working. I'm like, well, you guys know that your system isn't working. Like, I've tried this several times now. Months ago, I tried it again, and after several attempts, it finally said that it went through. Do you guys know that the guy on the other end was saying that, oh, it doesn't show me on my side. On my side, it's showing that it didn't actually go through. So I took a screenshot of it, and he's like, oh, I know, but I don't see it on my side. Okay, so fast forward to present day. I get frustrated. It's just like, you know what, forget it. You guys keep wasting my time. I call and I call, look at the call logs and see how many times I've attempted to change my number and verify. So then they said, oh, well, you need to speak to this particular department. There's a department that you have to speak to, the credit department, in order for us to change your number. So we can't do it. They'll transfer me like 3 times. So I finally got to the credit department, and I'm like telling them, hey, obviously your department is blocking me from being able to like update my phone number. Like, what is the issue? Like, what that I need to do? Like, this is utterly ridiculous that it's been, over a year. A charger, please. And I cannot get into my account. Oh, I don't know why they would tell you that. This we can't do anything. There isn't anything we can do. I don't know why they would tell you that. Shady ass stuff. I When I was in America just recently, okay, I went actually into the branch. Charger, Josiah. Oh, I've got it here. Um, so I actually went into the physical branch. Um, it's all right, I've got it. Thanks. Actually went into the physical branch, okay, and told them the whole spiel, what I just told you guys, that it's been over a year and a half since I've been trying to update my information. I've told them that I was sent several links. Check the guy. That I have been sent several links that it continues to say, oh snap, we run into a snag. Then I was given a story that I needed to contact the credit department. And the credit department tells me that that's not true. I'm not supposed to talk to them. So I have been locked out of my account. My son, mine is actually now closed. Okay. And my son's is still open. And so I can't do anything on the account because Capital One has literally locked us out of the system. And when I went into the bank and I told them, they were like, oh, well, we can't do anything in the branch. Everything is done in the back office. Everything. I'm like, so what are you here for? What are you here for? Like, this is the shady shit that's going on now. And I'm going to tell it. I'm sick of it. We have got to get away from these institutions. My tribe, get away, get your stuff out of their banking system, you know? And so she's like, well, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. I can try to call the back office. And she had an attitude overall, like with an attitude. Instead of understanding that I've been going through this shit for a year and a half, she acted like as if something was going on, like as if she were in my shoes. Like she was the one that had the right to be frustrated. So the back office told her to do something. And she was like, well, give me your phone number. And I'll put it in. So I gave her the phone number. And of course, she was like, oh, it's not going through. I said, exactly. This is what I've been going through for a year and a half. So then I applied for a credit line, right? Applied for a credit line. I gave them everything that they wanted. Now, I did this for a reason, okay? I honestly don't need it, okay? So I applied for a credit line because I had just saw a story on an IG, a sister that I follow, and she just said how she was discriminated against, okay, with these financial institutions when she was trying to get some land. So I applied for a credit line, okay, and I gave them all the documents. My income was way more, okay, than the requirement, okay. So I gave them all the documents that they stated that they needed to have, and then they called me. Okay, the fraud department called to verify my identity. Here we go again with the link again. This same old tired ass link that they send. The lady had to send me 3 links, which means I tried multiple times on each link. Okay, it still didn't work. Now, on the third time that she sent the link, and I pre-warned her that I've been through this before. I was a customer with Capital One for quite some time, and my son has an account. We still can't get into it, and I know this link is going to give me problems. Oh no, there shouldn't be a problem. She had to send 3 links. So here it is on the third link, and maybe the third or fourth try on the third link. Okay, because it only allows you to try 3 or 4 times on each link before it says it doesn't work anymore. It started doing the same thing, and then on the third try of the third link, then it finally went through. And I said, okay, as you can see, it went through. Oh, I'm still waiting for it on my side. It doesn't show on my side. I said, but I can send you the screenshot. This is what I went through before. Like, they're doing shady ass shit. They have these gatekeepers. They outsource the calls, and then they have these people and gatekeeping and send you through all of this bureaucracy to do simple ass things. This is a pre-warning. I hope that you all can understand. It is a pre-warning of what's to come. And so they feel like they have your money and they have the control, and it's, nothing you can do about it. You ask to speak to a manager and they tell, oh, there's no manager that you can speak with. So going back, I sent them the documents and I called after I faxed the documents over to verify that the documents had actually been received. The gentleman told me, yes, we have received those documents. I see them attached to your file. Great, no problem. Maybe another week or so goes by, and I call to check on the status. Now I'm being told, oh, we don't have the documents. Oh, we don't see the documents. I don't know who told you that. Oh, we don't see the documents. Playing games. Okay. So then I was told, oh, wait a little while. Sometimes it takes a while for the documents to be, added to your file set. But that's what I'm saying. Someone already told me that they were. So then I waited some days, called back again. They said, oh, okay, yeah, I can see here that some documents are here. So let me just look over the documents. Now, they sent a letter, and the woman that sent me those links, I was on the phone with her. Once we figured that the links were not working, she said, okay, go get it. Okay. Once she said that the links weren't working and that I had to actually fax them in, she told me over the phone exactly the documents that were being requested. So she said for my proof of residence that I could send in my bank statement, because of course my bank statement has my address on it. And I actually had my bank statement certified by my banking institution, which means they stamped it to validate them. I went the extra mile. So he's like, oh, okay, well, the notes aren't clear. Let me look at the notes. Now, at the beginning of the call, they tell you that they're recording the call, for quality, quality assurance. Okay. And if you're recording me, then let me know that I want to let you know that I'm also going to record you, because at this time they had been telling me so like lies. This person will say this, and that person will say that, from the time I've been trying to get into the account up until me applying for this line. So there were issues with veracity and I did not trust them. So he's like, okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, your bank statement. Okay. I see all the documents were accepted. Now I have it recorded. I have him recorded saying all of my documents were accepted, my pay stubs, all of that. Oh, but your bank statement, they rejected that. I said, why? Oh, because it's just it's saying it doesn't have the address. I said, that is ludicrous. I said, sir, I circled the address on the fax. Don't you see that on the faxed front page? Don't you see that? Of course, a bank statement would have my address on it. Oh, well, oh, without acknowledging, because now he knows he's caught. Oh, okay. Well, let me, well, they're saying that they rejected it. Oh, and also because, oh, maybe because it's just one page. It's just one page. I said, but it's the front page. They said that they just needed proof of my address. So why would I send the other pages when all they need to see is the proof of my address, which would be on the first page, which is validated? So first you tell me that the person, the screener, the person that's the document screener said that it's because my address is missing. And then when I show you that it's actually not missing, then you're telling me now, oh, maybe it's because we don't have the other pages, which you shouldn't need because it doesn't have my address on it. So then I said, okay, you know what? I'm tired of this. Just so you know, I'm recording you because I'm tired of being told the wrong thing like every time I call in. Oh no, ma'am. Actually, I think there's a policy that says you cannot record us. Oh, but you can record me, but I can't record you. In what world? In what world? So then I ended that call, and I anything via email saying we still need this, we still need that. Nothing. They have had no contact with me. And now they're making my this it's saying that my internet connection is unstable. It does this every time that I'm talking about something that they don't want me to talk about. How ironic. How ironic. So, either ways, I called in and they're like, I said, what is the status of my application? I tried to fax over my actual ID that had my address on it. And the fax number that I originally faxed the other documents to came back and said, not, failed, failed, failed. Okay, it's the exact same number. The exact same number. I had my girlfriend fax the documents over for me, and she's like, "Sis, it keeps saying it's failed. It keeps saying it's failed." Shady ass stuff. So then I called them and I said, "I'm trying to fax over the document for proof of residence, and the number that I was using is saying that it's failed. Also, I need to know if you still need this document because the document that I sent before, which was my bank statement, actually has my address on it." Do you all know that this girl is saying, "Oh, well, now, oh, none of the documents are accepted. They've all been rejected." I said, "What? Rejected on what premise? For what?" When I was just told the last time I called in that all of the other ones were accepted except for the bank statement. "Oh, well, now they're all rejected." Shady business, you guys. Shady business. They're still doing this shady ass shit, discriminatory under the table stuff. And this is a pre warning. To those of you that can read in between the lines, you are blessed. Mark my words. This is a pre warning. Peace and love and light, Vivi. Good to see you. When my account says that I call the bank immediately, they're doing a cover up in their IT department. I've been trying to tell my daughter that since the pandemic started. And what was the rest, BB? And then it says A. So I didn't get the rest of what you were saying. Some shady stuff is going on. And if you watch on YouTube, you'll see that other melanated people are giving the same warning. There is a brother called, I think there's called Ledbetter. The Leds. There are another couple that I was speaking about the other day when I said to the Bravehearts, the one that have done the work and they did their plan. They're the ones that own a lot of farmland, and he was talking about how um, he went into the bank to pull out like 10K because he was trying to make a transaction for land. Do you know these people told him that he could not pull that money out, that they don't have it to give him? This other woman who's also a prepper, a melanated prepper, okay, it's called Granny something. I'll have to link the names, but she also talked about how they had no coins. She went into the bank, there were no coins, and then as of recent, the credit line that she has, the app that she uses to make transactions, she said it had been down for over 3 weeks. So she could not get in. No one could get in to see their transactions. No one could get in, to see their balance, like nothing. So they have the control. They can lock you out of everything. Okay. And with all of the pre-warnings, the books that I have suggested to you all that tells you what's really going on, this is another pre-warning. Those that he or she that has an ear, let them hear. These people are being very, very shady. Very shady. And so it's time that we just remove ourselves. Just remove yourself. Start bargaining. Start bargaining. We need to just start to do it now, now, and just stop using their institutions. Okay. That is my warning to you guys. What were you saying, BB? I've been trying to tell my daughter that. Okay. What were you? I'm saying. So yeah, that was it. That is it, you guys. I mean, they are really doing some shady ass stuff, closing people's accounts. And when I said before about the Bank of America account, when I looked online to kind of to try to decipher like what was really going on, there were other people saying that their account too had just been closed without notice for no reason at all, just no explanation. And then the bank told me, oh, it's in the it's in the disclosures that we can end the relationship at any time for any reason, any reason. So if that's how they're rolling, it's time for us to just pull our shit out of these institutions. It is time. And I think a credit union is a little better than regular banks, and black owned banks follow the same rules. Well, the Good Credit Union was really originally a poor man's bank, but there are 12 families that own the entire banking system wherever you go. You should know that. That's a problem. The same people own the banking systems everywhere. And if they're being shady and they're telling people that they can't take their own money out of the bank. There was another brother, he told them he wanted to withdraw $150K to make a transaction. They wouldn't allow him to withdraw. They told that man that he had to wait over a week. Now he put his money in there and they're telling this man he had to wait over a week. Wake up. That's my message to you all. All right. That is my message. If you have anything else to say about this, put it in the comment section. Make sure you like, okay? And make sure you share with others. All right. Peace, love, and light. All right.